It's never easy being in Silimidon and Silimidon. He used to be a great catcher, close ends in the field. That knack of scoring big runs and against quality runs, and those days, mind you, the pitches in Australia was spicy. And number 3, likes of Mark Taylor, Steve Waugh, Mark Waugh, what a side those days Australia used to have. In that side, David Boone was a stalwart. All the 14 years in ICC match refereeing, dominating it. A character that no one will forget. 208 for 6.
Opurasen.
Of the runs has been made with both spin and pace. Looking at how he has scored the runs, I'm pretty sure the think tank in the dressing room of Bangladesh would have kept a note. Will be passing across to Najmul Shanto as a message that try and get Maya would put the front foot, ask him to dry, ask him to play in the way, especially when the fast bowls are blowing. As I said again, repeating myself, that he'll use the depth of the crease really well. That's been the secret so far of him scoring the runs.
Ice packs being prepared. You need a lot of those in these muggy conditions. The test, as we all say, test of temperament, test of your character. Different conditions wherever you travel around the world. You need to adapt quickly. Zimbabweans have done really well so far. Nice ball. Smell the leather, says Hassan Mahmood.
Just quietly, just before the last reverse ball, Najmul Shanto got Mominul Haq into a fielding position that we don't see much in international cricket. Brilliant bouncer. Nicely played as well by Masakadza, letting it pass by with keeping his bat and the gloves below. And Mominul Haq just in front of the nose of the batter on your right of your screen. You don't see much of this fielding position. In the leg side, yes, you will see in English cricket. But this is interesting by Shanto, being proactive.
I think it can also be a ploy to frustrate the batter, having someone right in front of his eye line. Masakadza so far shown great technique. The way he left the delivery, the previous one was outstanding.
Right in the eye line. It's all mind games against Masakadza. Mominul Haq under the lid silly point. Usually we see this falling position with spin bowlers in operation, not in fast bowlers. Horses for courses. Hassan Mahmood is running in. He's into his 17th over. Just one more delivery to go. His pace has been really good. Puller gets a single with Taijul Islam. Plus the mocking up with a single. 207 for 6.
Bangladesh does well to pick up 2 wickets in this session as well after picking 4 in the first. Mayava at the crease on 26, Masakadza 1, Medesan Miraj to continue. Just overheard Nazmul and Shanto before the start of this over. They want to finish at least 4 overs within the next 10 to 11 minutes before tea. I'm really impressed the way Masakadza defended, especially against the spinners. Not afraid to come forward, put that bat in front of the pad. Good technique.
Lovely delivery. All this time, Medesan Miraj has been firing it in. Last delivery made it slower, 85.3 comparing the previous one, 92.4, and hence it's slower, it turned. And that's the doubt you want to create on the batsman's mind. As you correctly said, Masakadza has been solid in his defence. No mug with the bat. He has half centuries in his first class career. Has a decent technique, especially against Hassan Mahmood in the last over, the way he let go of the bouncer.
Nicely bowled again. It's good that they are forcing Mayava to play on the front foot. I'm sure Medesan Miraj will be trying to pepper that area, as Mayava is tend to play on his back foot pretty often. Nice work by the captain. Shot mid-wicket. End of the over. Just one coming from it. Zimbabwe 208 for 6.
Right arm over, change bowling.
For 6, Zimbabwe, they now lead by 17 runs in reply to Bangladesh's 191 in the first innings, with Mayava at the crease, 26 not out. Masakadza at the other end showing great resilience. He's on 2, but is making sure he kills some time in the middle, as Nazmul Hossain Shanto brings in the speed star Nahid Rana. He will surely test Masakadza. We have mentioned about Masakadza's technique against the fast bowlers, but how will he react against someone like Nahid Rana, who's express?
Nahid Rana will take a couple of balls to warm himself properly. It's never easy coming back to a new spell after a heavy workload in the morning hours. A bit low. That's been the challenge right throughout in this test match for the batters. 1 or 2 delivery just keeps a bit low and testing out the wicket keeper. David Boone, a character and a half in his playing days. He's number 3 player for Australia. Made his debut in the international match referee in 2011 in Bulawayo, and coincidentally our director Lowe was there directing the game, and we've been told that he's going to retire after this series. David Boone, from after the test match in Chattagram, 14 plus years in the elite panel, has always been a character. He made his debut against Zimbabwe versus Pakistan, and finishers against Zimbabwe versus Bangladesh. Always man with a smile, a brilliant player in his playing days, playing at number 3, fields at forward, short leg. Silimidon, when great late Shane Warne used to bowl. These are the memories I go back to. And even every time I see him while working in international cricket, he's always with a smile. So wish you very good luck, sir. We will be missing your presence in the future.
Great character, David Boone, as you rightly mentioned. To be his big fan. Get the stats there. 107 test match, over 7,000 runs with the best of a double 100 average, over 43 ODIs, great records as well, over 5,900. He was a safe pair of hands.
All I'm thinking, how many balls did he cut down when Shane Warne was bowling? It's never easy being in Silimidon. He used to be a great catcher. Close ends to in the field. That knack of scoring big runs and against quality runs, and those days, mind you, the pitches in Australia was spicy. And number 3, the likes of Mark Taylor, Steve Waugh, Mark Waugh, what a side those as Australia used to have. In that side, David Boone was a stalwart. Also 14 years in ICC match refereeing, dominating it. A character that no one will forget. 208 for 6.
Upurasen.
Ball in, left arm round. Come TJ!
5 bowlers used so far by skipper Nazmul Hossain Shanto, and Nahid Rana is the one with the most success. 3 wickets so far for him, 1 each for Hassan Mahmood, Khalid and Miraj. Tajul Islam replaces Medias and Miraj. Mentioning about Tajul Islam, he's someone who needs to get into the groove. The most experienced bowlers in the Bangladesh lineup. Got a bit of hammering early on. And I'm sure he will tease Mayavo on his front foot. Love the way he plays his game, Tajul Islam. He's the most lovable character in the dressing room. Everybody enjoys his company. And going on the back foot.
So far in this innings, he has not been effective. Tajul Islam into his 6th over. Great numbers for a left-arm spinner. A burst of 8 for 39.
We're going to take a break.
He'll be in a handful come the second innings, that's for sure. Yeah. This pitch shows signs of turn and bounce. When it does happen in the second innings, Tajul Islam will be hoping in the second innings the batters of Bangladesh will put up a better show. Get a decent lead. Session. Get Tajul Islam and Medias and Miraj to pick up the wickets. That delivery again missed out. Mayavo thought could have easily passed to a square leg or the fine leg area, fine for a boundary, but unfortunately he found the fielder, the lone fielder at deep square leg.
About Tajul Islam, I always feel his bowling is like having an Indian food. At first it tastes sweet.
We're going to take a break.
As you go
Please join
further,
us for the post-lunch session.
Spices. Nicely bowled. Just one from the over. Good one from Tajul. Zimbabwe. 209 for 6. good partnership developing between Mayavo and Masakadza, playing a lot of deliveries. 51 for their 16-run stand so far. Masakadza showing great technique. Mayavo, on the other hand, will have to face the music against Nahid Rana. Watchfully left.
Now that was quick. Thudded into the gloves of the wicket keeper. 141.3. And just quietly, the square leg fielder was trying to save the single. Has been dropped down 3/4 away. Mushikur Rahim. Fine games to play against Mayavo. Just letting him know that the bouncer is imminent. Probably not the bouncer. The wicket taking ball will be the fuller one.